Stop scrolling, because Russia's most unpredictable wildcard has unleashed the most ruthless threat Dakota Ditcheva has ever faced. Irina Ronda Alex, the former world champion, the suspended menace, the fighter once thrown off the UFC roster, just fired a shot straight at Dakota Ditcheva. I'm signing your death certificate. I'll come for you anytime, anywhere. This isn't hype, this isn't noise. This is a declaration of war.
Much more and so much harder that it doesn't matter if they clip me. I'm just going to turn it into a brawl.
She tried to throw already, down. Right away, she tried.
Wow. Nice knee bar.
Goes for a leg. She's deep on the knee. She cannot allow for her to extend her going backwards because you can't be in the middle. You either got to be all the way forward into her, or you got to turn and kick off the ball.
That's what they were saying, and she gets it.
Irina Alekseeva, knee bar, first round.
Russian Ronda, Irina Alekseeva.
If you don't know Irina Alekseeva, buckle up. This girl isn't some random contender. She's a former world champion, a 3-time national champion in hand-to-hand combat, and a fighter whose nickname literally translates to Russian Ronda. But her MMA journey? Pure chaos. 0.5 wins, 4 losses, 1 brutal TKO, 2 slick submissions, victories over Stephanie Egger and Dakota Ditcheva. And then came the downfall, 3 straight losses, including a chokeout by Beatriz Mesquita, followed by a 1-year suspension for testing positive for testosterone. The UFC cut her. Most fighters disappear after something like that, but not Irina. Instead of staying quiet, she just launched a direct attack on the most protected rising star in women's MMA. In her latest video interview, Irina didn't merely call out Dakota Ditcheva. She threatened her, listen to this, "I'm signing your death certificate. I'm coming. I'll fight you anytime, anyplace." That doesn't sound like MMA talk. That sounds like a personal vendetta, a declaration of war.
Santos is in big trouble.
Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for a championship.
Right, that whole thing. She's in trouble. That's the end. She's in big trouble.
Potentially, she's hammering away. Referee was looking closely at Lisa Malden. Looked for a moment like she was going to be finished, but no quick in this woman. Another knee to the midsection. Left hand coming down from the top. Bite. Ditcheva asked her to stand back up. More body shots. This one.
The problem for Irina is simple. Dakota Ditcheva isn't one of those regional nobodies. She's the female knockout storm of MMA. Undefeated, 15 wins, 12 finishes, the youngest PFL champion in history, the first British woman to ever hold a major MMA world title. And her background? She's not just a striker. She's a Muay Thai assassin who collected multiple world titles before she even stepped into MMA. She won $1 million in 2024. She became PFL royalty. She's been fighting with broken bones and still hasn't taken a single loss. Right now, Dakota is preparing for Denise Kielholtz in Dubai on February 7th, 2026, even as she heals from a broken hand. Meanwhile, Irina is howling from Russia like a wolf clawing at the cage door. Let's be real, Irina Alekseeva is on the outside looking in. Suspended, cut from the UFC, coming off a submission loss. She needs attention. She needs a headline. She needs a villain moment. And calling out Dakota Ditcheva might be the most dangerous PR gamble she's ever made. But here's the twist, Irina isn't just loud. She's armed with real weapons, world-class grappling, vicious knee bars, arm bars, and wild transitions that come out of nowhere. If she ever gets hold of Dakota's leg, that knee bar could rewrite the entire fight. Irina wants to fight anywhere, anytime. But if she ever actually gets Dakota Ditcheva inside a cage, you're looking at one of the most violent striker versus grappler clashes women's MMA has seen in years. Irina shoots her ankles, Dakota hunts for heads. Irina wants to drag her into the pit. Dakota wants to shut off her lights with her right hand in one corner. The fallen warrior trying to resurrect her career in the other. The undefeated queen walking into Dubai with fire in her hands. Could this matchup happen with a PFL Bellator merger? Yes, the door is open. But right now, Irina's threats feel less like matchmaking and more like desperate screams across an ocean.
By TK or KO, I will tell you the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable.
And there it is. Beautiful knee from the plum.
And Ditcheva beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Oh,
Bishop in trouble.
And that does it.
First round finish at Dakota Ditcheva silent.
So here's a real question. Is Irina Alekseeva actually coming to end Dakota Diva's undefeated reign? Or is this just another desperate fighter shouting for attention after getting cut? Drop your take in the comments. Does Irina even deserve this fight? And who wins, Dakota Diva or the so-called Russian Ronda? Don't scroll now, because the battle for Dakota Ditcheva's crown is heating up fast, and Irina Alekseeva just struck the first match.
The speed. Xiaonan has really turned up in the biggest fight of her career.
Yang Xiaonan just sent a deadly warning to PFL's Golden Girl Dakota Ditcheva, and MMA fans can't believe what they just heard. With fire in her eyes and zero hesitation, Yang stared straight into the camera and said, "I'm here to finish you. Dakota, that's your last damn fight." This isn't a friendly call-out. This isn't hype. This is one of the coldest, most chilling threats ever aimed at the undefeated face of the PFL.
就是每个人的梦想都是冠军，我不管别人怎么说我，不应该打他。
The speed.
They call her Fury for a reason. Yang Xiaonan, China's top female MMA destroyer, has built an entire career on stopping hype trains dead in their tracks. With 19 wins, 5 losses, and 1 no contest, she's taken out world-class contenders and stood toe-to-toe with champions. She's ranked number 4 in the UFC strawweight division, and she's not just dangerous, she's unpredictable. Yang fights like a storm you can't read. Blistering speed, explosive counters, relentless forward pressure. She doesn't just compete, she hunts. And who can forget UFC 288? When she detonated Jessica Andrade in under 1 round. One of the most frightening knockouts of 2023. Now that same fury, that same cold, surgical rage, is locked onto one target, Dakota Ditcheva.
Has really turned up in the biggest fight of her career.